and they are asking us to find n of A union B and n of A intersection B, their maximum and minimum values. So usually we have a rule, what it is, n of A union B is equals to n of A plus n of B minus n of A intersection B. This rule helps us to find any one of the missing item. For suppose if n of A and n of B, n of A intersection B are given, then easily we will find n of A union B. Okay? But here just only two values are given, n of A and n of B, and they are asking us to find the maxima and minimum values of this n of A union B as well as n of A intersection B. So for that, you just sketch its Venn diagram first. That in a sense, you need to take one circle for set A whereas another circle for set B. As per the information, this first circle contains 56 and this second circle contains 54, and we don't know the what this n of A intersection B, right? And that's why we need to take some values. We need to take some values in the place of A intersection B. How much value we need to take in the place of this common region of A and B? Okay, so actually we don't know this n of A intersection B. See, sometimes we need to think about the maximum and minimum possible value for this n of A intersection B. Okay, see, it's very simple actually. A contains 56 and B contains 54 members, if you say, and we need to find out the maximum and minimum possible value of A intersection B. So what I feel is, sometimes there are no elements on that A intersection B. There is one such possibility, right? There are no elements in that common region of A and B. There are no common elements for A and B if the sets are disjoint. In that case, we may take 0 in the place of A intersection B. So there are no common elements for A and B. So take it as 0. If it is 0, then for sure this region contains 54 and this region contains 56. That means this 56 belongs to the region of only A, that 54 belongs to the region of only B. So this is one possible diagram, okay? Whereas another possibility is, you just look there, see, this is for set A, this is for set B. The minimum possible value for A intersection B, as I mentioned, that is 0. That is the minimum possibility. Then what to say about the maximum possibility for that A intersection B? The minimum possibility is 0. Then coming to the maximum possibility, see, since B contains 54 elements and A contains 56 elements, so the common region may contain only 54 elements. If you say this is not 54, like if you say it is 55, that is not possible. Why? Because the second circle must contain 54 elements. So the maximum possibility is 54 elements. In that case, all the elements of B are in A. That in the sense, every element of B is in A also. So that's why the maximum possible number is 54. Then in that case, here you have to write 0 and here you have to note 2. Because A contains 56, B contains 54. Okay? Just think about it. There are many possibilities for A intersection B, and we are going to search for the maximum possibility as well as the minimum possibility, and these two are referred as the extreme Venn diagrams. Extreme Venn diagrams in the sense, one is corresponds to the minimum value of A intersection B and the other is corresponds to the maximum value of A intersection B. So you may take any value in the place of A intersection B. Okay, actually we don't know the value what to be right in the common region A intersection B. We may take any value starting from 0 to 54. Take any value, no problem. For suppose if you say this is 20, that is one possibility. If you take it as 20, since the second circles contain 54, if it is 20, here you need to take 34. And the first circle set A is 56, since it is 20, you need to take here 36. So 20 is one possibility, 21 is one possibility, 10 is a possibility. So starting from 0 to 54, all are possible values for A intersection B. Among all those values, the minimum possible value is 0, because negatives we can't take, right? That 0 indicates the number of elements which are common for A and B, number of elements in the A intersection B. So that must be a starts from the counting number like 0. Okay, so the minimum possible value is 0. Whereas coming to the maximum possibility, see that A intersection B contains the elements which are common in A as well as which are common in B. A contains 56, B contains 54. How many common elements will be there maximum? Maybe that 54. Okay, you can't take this 56 also, because if you say that the elements as common, that should be in B as well as in A, right? So 56 is a larger number whereas 54 is the smaller number. You need to choose that smaller number as the common part. Okay, so at the end what I am concluding you is, see, to fix the minimum value as well as the maximum value for the A intersection B in such situations, the minimum possible value is 0 whereas the maximum possible value is the 54, and we call these two diagrams as the extreme Venn diagrams. Once again I am repeating you, these two are mentioned as extreme Venn diagrams depending on the minimum possible value of A intersection B as well as the maximum possible value of A intersection B. Okay, right. First of all, I will write this and I will discuss for you. Okay, n of A is given as 56, n of B is given as 54, and based on these two are the extreme Venn diagrams. What? Extreme Venn diagrams. Now if anybody asks you to find, okay, there are many questions, minimum and maximum. Okay, see, n of A is 56, n of B is 54. What you say about the minimum possible value of n of A intersection B as well as maximum possible value of n of A intersection B? It is very clear that the minimum possible value is 0 whereas the maximum possible value is 54. Okay, and for suppose if the question is to find minimum or maximum possible value for n of A union B, then what you will say? See, if the intersection part contains minimum number of elements, see, then automatically the union will become maximum. Okay, if the intersection is maximum, then the union will become minimum. You just leave about it. I mentioned you these two as the extreme diagrams, right? So you just find n of A union B for the first diagram as well as you just find n of A union B for the second diagram. For the first diagram, if you find n of A union B, you need to add these three. If you add these three, your answer is what? 110. Whereas if you add these three, your value is what? 56. So here n of A union B is 110. Here n of A union B is 56. The question is not about the first diagram. The question is not about the second diagram. The question is about the minimum as well as the maximum possible value of n of A union B. Here among these two, one diagram has 110 as n of A union B and the other diagram has 56 as n of A union B. Among these two, the minimum value is what? 56. So for n of A union B, the minimum possible value is 56 as well as the maximum possible value is 110. Is it clear? Now, if anybody asks you to find the minimum as well as the maximum possible value of n of A minus B, right? We are all very familiar with the region related to the A minus B. So, this region is just represents n of A minus B. This region just represents n of A minus B. In one diagram it is 56, in the other diagram it is 2. Then at the end we will say that the minimum value of n of A minus B is 2 whereas the maximum value is 56. Okay, and for suppose if anybody asks you to find the minimum as well as the maximum possible value of n of B minus A. So we know that n of B minus A. B minus A in the sense this region, okay? The region which is there in B, not in A. So this region. For this region, one possible value is, one extreme value is 0 and the other extreme value is 54, and among these two values, the minimum value is 0 and the maximum value is 54. Okay? So like this, see if you have n of A and n of B, and after sketching the extreme Venn diagrams based on the minimum and maximum possible values of n of A intersection B, easily we will answer all these questions. Okay, just have a look. Okay, look at the board. Now 22B. Whereas for 22A, just n of A and n of B are given. But for 22B, here n of mu is also given. So using these three elements, now again I need to find the minimum and maximum possible values for all these numbers. Okay. Again here again I need to sketch two extreme Venn diagrams. Okay, so one for the minimum possible value of A intersection B and the other for the maximum possible value of A intersection B. Okay, how to sketch all those? Just think about it. Here n of mu is involved. N of mu is involved in the sense total count should be 100. Okay, right. So for that, see first Venn diagram. So since mu is involved, mu is the universal set and it is usually represented by a rectangle. Okay, and this is this diagram is for the another extreme position. Okay, right. So mu total number should be in that universal set is 100. Okay, among those two, for sure first one is A and second one is B. First one is A and second one is B. And now we are going to think about A intersection B. What is the minimum possible value of A intersection B and what is the maximum possible value of A intersection B? Right. As we discussed in the previous case, if you mention that the minimum possible value is 0, what will happen? Just have a look once. If I write this minimum possible value as 0, okay? Just as I mentioned you in the previous case, if I take it as 0, then this number is what? 54. This number is what? 56. Now if you count all the numbers, that is 110. It is not possible. Why? Because the total number should be 100. N of mu is given as 100. That in that circle, the total value should be 100, right? So 0 is not possible. Then how to do? Since 0 is not possible, you just change this 0 to 1. If it is 1, then you need to write here what? 53. And you need to write here what? 55. Then in this case, if you count, the total value is 109. Again, there is a problem, right? And if you take here 2, then here what it is? 54, so 52. Here 56, so 54. Now if you count, the total value is 108. Again, there is a problem. Because the total value should be what? 100. Okay, right. If I take here some 9, okay, 1, 2, 3, like that, starting from 0, I am checking one by one. If I write 0 here, total value is exceeding 100. If I write 1 here, total value is exceeding 100. If I write 2, again it is exceeding. The total value in that universal set should be 100, right? So if I take 9 here, what will happen? See, if I take 9 here, see in the second B, it is 54. 54 minus 9, so I need to write it 45, and it is what? 56. 56 minus 9, I need to write here what? 47. Okay, and now add all these three. 47 plus 9 is how much? 47 plus 9 is 56. 56 plus 45 is how much? 101. Again it is exceeding, right? And that's why 9 is also not a possible value for A intersection B. So then now my intention is about 10. So if I write 10 here, since second set contains 54, now it is 44. Since it is 56, now it is 46. If you add everything, for sure the value is 100. So since the universal set contains 100, then the minimum possible value is 10. Is it clear? So for the last problem, for 22A, A intersection B, the minimum possible value of A intersection B, we let it as 0. We thought it as 0. But whereas in this case, 0, 1, 2, 3, all are not working, okay? 10 is the minimum possible value. If I take the as 10, then everything is okay now. If I take it as 10, then B contains 54, okay? A contains 56, okay? Universal set contains 100, okay? So the minimum possible value is 10. Okay, usually for the problems, to find the minimum possible value, you just add these two. What it is sum? 110 and this is 100. What is the difference? 10, right? And that 10 is the minimum possibility. Okay, just for your clear idea, just I check one by one, like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, I checked it right now. But you see, usually in answering the questions, the minimum possible value is just what? Sum of these two numbers minus 100. Okay, then what is the maximum possible value? As we discussed in the previous case, the maximum possible value is the minimum among these two numbers, and it is 54. So if you write 54 here and this is 0. Okay, and that is 0. Then what to say about this value? And this value is 56, right? So this value is 2. So now 2 plus 54 is how much? 56. Since 2 plus 54 is 56, but this universal set must contain 100, then where are the remaining 44 numbers? So the remaining 44 numbers are outside of this A union B. They are outside of A union B. They belongs to the complement of A union B. Such possibility is also there. So the minimum possible value for the A intersection B is 10. Then in this case, the A union B complement contains no elements. Okay, 0. Nobody there outside of A and B. Whereas in this diagram, the maximum possible value of A intersection B is 54. Then in this case, 44 numbers are there outside the diagram. Just think about it. Now these two are the extreme Venn diagrams for this problem, where n of mu, n of A and n of B are given. So by observing these two, by taking values from these two, we need to answer these questions. Now again, once think about it. If they ask you to find minimum and maximum value of n of A intersection B, and that minimum value is how much? 10. What is that maximum value? 54. Then now A union B. Here what is A union B? 46 plus 10 plus 44 is 100. That is A union B. And here 2 plus 54. 56 is A union B. So the minimum value of n of A union B is 56 and the maximum value is 0. Then what about n of A minus B? This is A minus B. The minimum value is 2 and the maximum value is 46. So minimum of n of A minus B 2, maximum of A minus B is 46. Then this is minimum and that is maximum. Minimum of B minus A is 0 and the maximum of B minus A is 44. You need to think, okay? You need to think. See, just listen and then you just analyze, you just think about it, then it will give you a clear idea, right? So to find minimum and maximum possibilities for these numbers, you need to think about, you need to start your analyzation from the minimum and maximum possible value of n of A intersection B. So based on that, you need to sketch two diagrams, two Venn diagrams. We usually call them as extreme Venn diagrams. And from those two Venn diagrams, we will find all these minimum and maximum possible values. Okay, just have a look. Okay, now minima and maxima problem related to three sets. Okay, related to two sets, just we completed, right? And now about three sets. I will read the question. Okay, I have a question, and first of all, just go through it. In a hostel, there are 250 students. Okay, how many students are there in the hostel? There are 250 students in the hostel. Okay, totally there are 250 students in the hostel. Okay, and next, 120 students watch news channels, and the number of students who are watching news channels are 120. So n of n, I took it as 120. Then next one, 80 students watch sports channel. The number of students who are watching sports channel are 80, right? And the next idea, and the number of students who are watching music channels are 90. So n of m is equals to 90. Okay. And the next thing is 50 students watch both news and sports channel. So both news and sports channel, n of n intersection is news intersection sports is given as 50, right? And 60 students watch sports and music channel. So n of sports intersection music, and it is given as 60. Okay, 65 students watch both news channels. So n of, what are the remaining? N of news intersection music is by 65 students, both news and music channels. Now they ask us to find the minimum number of students who watch at least one of the given channel and the maximum number of students who watch at least one of the given channels, whereas the minimum number of students who watch all the three and the maximum number of students who watch all the three. So who watch at least one channel? At least one channel in the sense, at least they are watching either news channel or music channel or sports channel. That means at the end the question is about to find the minimum and maximum possible values for n of A union B union C and n of A intersection B intersection C. This is the given information and they are asking us to find the minimum and maximum possible values for these two numbers. Okay, just think about the problem and then I will give you the explanation. Okay, look at the problem. Total number of students are 250. Number of students watching news channel are 120. Watching sports 80, watching music 80, watching sports and news channel 50. And watching sports and music 60, watching news and music 65. Total number is 250. And they are asking us to find the minimum and maximum possible values for n of A union B union C and n of A intersection B intersection C. See, usually to sketch the Venn diagrams for three sets, we need that A intersection B intersection C part. Okay, just look there. I mentioned you like A union B union C and A intersection B intersection C, but the question is about N, M, and S. So here you need to find N of N union M union S and N of N intersection M intersection S. Okay, just once again, just have a look. Since we don't know the intersection, N intersection, M intersection, S for the three sets, first you just let it as X. Okay, I am sketching the Venn diagram, just have a look. One circle is for N and the other circle is for M and the circle is for S. Okay, sports, music and news channel. I don't know the intersection value. So you just take that intersection value as X. Okay, right, just think about it. So since it is X, N intersection M is 65. So N is this set and M is that set. This intersection part must contain 65. Since already X is there, this is what? 65 minus X. You need to fill everything in terms of X. M intersection S. Sports and music is 60. Since it is X, you just take it as 60 minus X. News intersection sports is 50. Since it is X, you just take it as 50 minus X. Till now it is okay. Now, news is 120. Music total value is 90. And sports the total value is 80. Using those values, you need to fill the remaining regions. Okay. For suppose, you need to fill this value. Just think about it. Music is how much? 90, right? Since music is 90, the total value in this set must be 90. To maintain that 90, I need to fill a number here. Just think about it. Okay. So if you add these four numbers, 65 minus X, X and 60 minus X along with some other number, the total value should be 90. So since you don't know this value, for some time take it as question mark and add all these numbers, equal it to 90. From there you will get that question mark value. See, I know how to write. Just first of all, you just try to balance x's. See, minus x plus x will get balanced. Still one more minus x is there. To make a balanced thing, I need 1x. Again 65 and 60 is 135. No, 125. 65 and 60 is 125 and there it is 30. No, 90. 125 and 90. The difference is how much? 35. So if I write here x minus 35, then all the four numbers will give us 90. Is it right? So now if you add these four numbers, then it is equals to 90. In the same way, we need to fill this place. So sum of these four numbers must be now equals to this 80. Okay, right. Minus x plus x gets cancelled. Here minus x is there. I need one more x. 60 plus 50 is how much? 110. But it is 80. So minus 30. Just check it now. Minus x plus x cancel. 50 plus 60, 110. 110 minus 30 is 90. See, 80. There is the situation. Okay. And now try to fill it. Again, I need to start with x. 60 and 65 and 50. 65 and 50 is 115. And the total value here it is 120. 115. I need more 5. So take plus 5. So 60 plus 65 plus 50 is 115 plus 5 is 120. X terms will get cancelled. So this circle contains 120. Is it clear? So everything I filled with in terms of x. Just have a look once again. I don't know this intersection part x, so you just take it as x and try to fill everything. Is it clear? Okay. Now the next thing is the total number of students are 250. That's a part. We have that value also. Right. See, every value, okay, I don't know x actually. I am going to search for the possible values of x. See, since I am going to search for the possible values of x, the x value must make all these numbers should be positive, okay. We can't get a negative value in any place, okay, because every number indicates the number of persons, number of students actually, okay. Every person indicates the number of students, so that must be a number, counting number, so it can't be negative. To make it positive, everything should be positive. Based on that idea, we need to choose the minimum possible value as well as the maximum possible value. Just have a look once again. So I need to make these two as positive. So how can I make these two as positive? Just think about it. As well as I need to make these two are also positive. So for suppose x minus 30 is greater than or equals to 0, x minus 35 is greater than or equals to 0. X minus 30 greater than or equals to 0 means x greater than or equals to 30 as well as x greater than or equals to 35. First of all, I am thinking about these two regions. From those two regions, since x greater than or equals to 30 and x greater than or equals to 35. So which is the minimum possible value? Both should happen, okay? Rendu jagadi. If x is 30, 30 minus 35 is a negative number. So it becomes negative. It is not correct. To make it positive, I need to take a number starting from 35. So if you take x as 35, then it is very clear. So at the end, one possible value for x is 35. And now think in another way. Now you just based on these three numbers. These three numbers also must be positive. 50 minus x, 60 minus x and 65 minus x. So how to make these three numbers to be positive? If I take x as 50, this is 0, this is 10, this is 15, okay. If I take x as 51, this becomes negative, right? So 51 is not allowed. More than 50 I can't take. So from these three situations, the minimum possible value, see the one possible value of x is what? 50. So I think so the minimum possible value of x is 35, whereas the maximum possible value is 50. Based on those, I need to fill the remaining values. Is it clear? Once again I am repeating you. I need to erase this now, and based on this x is equal to 35 and x is equals to 50, I am going to fill the remaining everything. Okay? Right. So from there what I found it is x is equals to 35 and x is equals to 50. Okay. And the total number of students are what? 250. That's also given, right? So you need the total value, if you add, that must be less than 250. Okay? You need to keep in mind that again. Right? First of all, I will erase this. Okay? Based on x is equals to 35 and x is equals to 50, I am going to sketch the diagram. From the previous discussion related to the x, the two possible values for x are 35 and 50. So the possible values of x are from 35 to 50. Okay, 35 is the minimum possible value and 50 is the maximum possible value. If you take the value of x either less than 35 or greater than 50, you may get some negative values in these some negatives in these regions, right? So we can't allow those negative numbers, and that's why you need to restrict the values of x from 35 to 50. So my assumption is the minimum possible value is 35 and the maximum possible value is 50. So I need to check whether they are correct or wrong. So to check, I need to sketch the extreme Venn diagrams. So extreme Venn diagrams in the sense, one diagram for the minimum possible value of the intersection path and the other diagram for the maximum possible value of the intersection path. So this is the diagram if the intersection is 35, and that is the diagram if the intersection is 50. So if the intersection path is 50, then as per these numbers like 50, 60, 65, to balance those I replace these numbers, okay? And again, since 120, 80, 90 are there, so everything should be in this circle must be 90. Based on that, I need to fill this as 0, because if you add 35 and 25 is 60 plus 30 is 90, so I need to take 0 here. Again, this number becomes 5 and that number becomes 40. Now if you check, all these conditions are satisfied with this Venn diagram. If you need, just check it. N of n is 20. So add every number in the circle, it is 120. Add every number in the circle, that is 80. Add, see 90, right? M, so add every number in the circle, yes, and that becomes 80. and this total universal set, the total number of students are 250, so you need to take 100 out of that. Okay, again, so now just look there, again you need to fill everything with the intersection part as 50. Now the question is about to find the minimum and maximum possible values of the intersection as well as for the union. And for the intersection, minimum is 35 and maximum is 50. Whereas for the n of m union n union s, if you think about that, n of m union n union s, in this 100 is out, so that union contains 150 numbers. Whereas here that union contains 165. So in one diagram the union is 150, in one diagram the union is 165. So the minimum possible value where the number of students who are watching at least one channel in the sense n of m union n union s only, and that minimum value is 150 and the maximum possible value is 165. Okay, just have a look. And that's for today's class.